Hey everyone, welcome back to another daily recap. I didn't record one yesterday just because it was a super uneventful day. I only traded one ticker and yeah, I lost on it. I lost about, I think it was like 0.5 R on it. I had my stops, well, I don't know if I had my stops too tight. I just failed to reattack and I set my stops to break even too quickly, which caused me to lose on the first half of the trade, and the second one I never re-entered after I got cleared out. So, yeah, it was kind of just it was a lesson day, but like the video would have been like 3 minutes long. Today I have a lot of tickers I traded, starting with the craziest one, BCEL. Now this is the daily chart. This is what it looked like when I was shorting it. So let me zoom out a bit. When I was looking at this, it had a lot of people, a lot of my friends and other people said to avoid it because of a couple reasons. It has high institutional ownership, which I did not know prior to the trade. And it also, which of course is my bad, but I don't really care about institutional ownership, but I probably should. So it's something to take note of. But I got in short on this backside clear out. I really like this just because of the structure. Now, a red flag is that this stock is really grindy. So yeah, it has these like emotional movements kind of, but it's not like big. They're not big movements. They're grinds. So like this kind of cleared out, but it trapped and then kind of just ran up and then it kind of just slowly grinded down. It's not like emotional movements that I really profit off of, but nonetheless, whatever the word is, I saw this backside clear out the structure, and I was like, okay, let me try it. So I got in, and then it should have failed. It looked really weak, and then they saved it, so I just got out, which was a fine call. I probably should not have taken the trade. I don't know. It was fine. I lost like a dollar on it. I lost nothing on it. Pretty much break even. Um, but then the main setup that I was watching for is the clear out. Now I talked to my friends a lot about this one. Um, I don't know if it was bad that I played this, but I know a couple of good traders that traded this, and some of them even hit max loss. So I did really good on my risk management. I only lost like zero point 0.2 R on this, so it's nothing. And there is a fault in that I only lost zero point 0.2 R. It means that I'm not risking my full amount when I take trades on, which means I'm lacking confidence, which means I either shouldn't take the trade at all or I should put my 1 R risk on. But anyways, this is the level I was watching high day. Um, this was the actual clear out that should have failed and kept going down, but instead it soaked. I kind of I kind of thought they were gonna clear it out because I noticed this a lot with the end of day. Like they clear it out and then they go one more or even two more sometimes. Like they clear out the clear out. But this was just pure grind, and this was just it cleared out, but then they just totally saved it, and it kind of just broke out. Um, but I did good on risk management, like I said. Like this thing is absolutely insane. Like this is like almost black swan. Like this is insane. A lot of people were shorting into this move. Like that's scary. I can't even imagine. Um, yeah, after I took this cut, I did not touch it again because like there's no more setups for me. After it breaks that main high day, like I don't know what else you're looking for, other than just hoping for shorting into a parabolic. But as you can see, if you took short here, there's not much downside before it goes even higher, especially after hours where liquidity dries, they run it even more. Shorts want to hold overnight, but they end up stopping out, which causes a bigger squeeze. Um, to be honest, I see a gap up tomorrow on this. I don't know. I just kind of like from I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But anyways, next week I think we are gonna have some small cap momentum. So I'm really excited. Hopefully I can actually execute my ADF system, which requires pre-market gappers. Now this I'm really annoyed about. The first half I traded all right, and then the second half I made a new rule out of this. So coming into it on the first trade, clear out. So we push over. We have really nice volume. So I'm really confident. So we push, we crack instantly, so I don't get any good ads before the crack. And then I add on this bounce. Now my problem was I should have added full size on this bounce, but I was risking like 91, I think. I was risking like 90, 91. So like how do I expect to make good risk reward on this? It's impossible. I shouldn't even be in the trade if I can't get that good of risk reward. So I should have set my stop at 88, right above high day, because it had confirmed at that point. Okay? Then this trade would have been 1 to 2R instead of like 0.3R. It was literally a 0.3R win. Now, this break-even stop is good. I like it. This one is stupid. Now, let me tell you why. This one's good and this one's not. So here, I just want to say beautiful entries. Like, these entries are amazing. So we push over this new high day. I don't know what gave me conviction or gave me the thought to hold on a little bit longer, but I kind of expected a bigger push. I think it was because of linear regression. So let's see. Let's push over. Yeah, so it was kind of because of linear regression. So as you can see, these pushes, they were very extended, but this one right here wasn't very extended. So I wanted to wait a little bit longer before I got starters. So pushed a little more. And then I felt it. I felt it in the action. We kind of had this crack and then a weak bounce, and I felt it. So I added. My problem was I was still risking very, very wide on this ad. So I did the same problem here. I should have been risking, okay, maybe this ad is a little tight, so maybe don't risk right here, but definitely risk tighter. And then I should have added maybe more on this one. But I was kind of focused on covers at that point. Now, my problem was covering break even, and I didn't even let the trade work. So my new rule is I cannot stop out break even unless I have already taken partials, because that means that the trade has worked for me, and it shouldn't get back to my average. If the trade's worked for me, I should not be back at my average. So that's kind of what happens here. Like, if you take partials and it gets back to your average, it's probably gonna go higher. But if I don't take partials, it means I literally didn't let the trade work. And then, boom, tank right to my price target. My price targets were, I think, like 79 and 82, I think. So those were my price targets. So that would have been another, like, 1R. So together, the chart would have been beautiful. The trade would have been all right. My sizing needs improvement a lot. But, yeah, really annoyed at that. But it is what it is. I'm really focused on better sizing next week, and then also I implemented the new rules, so I'm going to be following that. EJH, this was the best trade of the day. Now sizing, again, I didn't get the size I wanted. So we pushed morning open. I really like this. We stuff, we come down. Now I really want to admire my patience here, because I really wanted to short into these pushes, these bounces. But I was like, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. It's not ideal. So we cracked down, and I really waited till, this resistance area to get starters on. So my starters were with a wide risk. Now the starters are just meant to be starters. I need to get full size, or I need to add a little bit. I did a little bit better job here. Now I was kind of combining two theses where I was expecting this high day clear out, as well as like it backside cleared out. So my biggest issue here was not locating full size. I'm so cheap. The locates were literally 0.000 or 0.0001 a share. So literally 10 cents, or no, $1 for 1,000 shares. But I was like, oh no, I'm not going to locate yet. It might not clear out. It might just tank. But it's literally $1. I missed out on full size. After this backside clear out, you can see the volume. That gave me the conviction. After this, I wanted to add on full size. If I had located the shares, my arrow would have been right here, full size, with a stop right here. So it would have been at least 1-to-1 risk reward, which is better than the like 0.5R that I got on this trade. It's a beautiful chart, but I got 0.5R, so there's clearly a problem. Now, it also gave other opportunities, which was this VWAP play here. It had a nice bounce, and then the VWAP exhaustion play. But I was at school and then I kind of just missed it, and I'm not familiar too much with VWAP plays, but I'm going to be learning about that more next week and a couple weeks from now. Really focus on my sizing right now. But yeah, good chart, but bad sizing again. Then stab. This was good. Kind of sucks. I didn't get a re-entry, but there was nothing that told me to enter here. So this was morning range. So we push on the morning, set the level, come down. We push over. Now I slammed the bid. It kind of had a wide spread, so I got a bad fill. But I slammed the button up here. And then I should have added full size here, but I didn't. And I would have got stopped out, but I still should have added full size here. I really failed at that as well. So altogether, my sizing on every single trade needs to get better. And that's just going to happen from reviewing. I'm going to replay each of these trades individually and execute them how I should have, just so I get that muscle memory and it's in my brain. But overall, good stop. I lost like 0.3R, 0.5R on this. And yeah, I had a crazy fade after, but there's no setup for me to enter here. I would have had to have this, trap and then clear out, and that would have been the play, but it just kind of died. So those are all the plays. Hope you guys enjoyed this recap. I have a lot to learn about sizing. That's my main focus the rest of the month, just perfecting that size. Right now, I have a 2.4 profit vector since February 1st, so I'm really happy about that. But my average R gain is under 1R. My average R loser is under 1R. I'm getting on average like 1 to 2 risk reward, which is good. But again, all my average gains are under 1R, so it's kind of weird. I have some kind of situation going on, and I need to get to the bottom of it with screen time, practice, back testing, but yeah, all the above. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'm gonna try to record a monthly recap for February, and I'm gonna upload that this weekend, hopefully. If not, next week I'm gonna upload that. So yeah, post notifications on, drop a like, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what other types of content I should upload, and I will leave you with this. Boom. Insane. Indo was insane. I'm really excited for Monday. Yeah, see you guys later. Have a good week, and stay safe next week, just in case things get even crazier. And I hope you guys stayed safe this week. If you're a little bit red, break even, small green, whatever, good job. Today was crazy. A lot of traders hit max loss, so yeah, good job if you have risk management. If not, reset over the weekend and be sure to have that as a main priority next time. Peace.